Hello guys and good day all. I hope you have a blessing day, and I hope you have a good mental and anything else, and I want to introduce myself. My my name is Calvin Seman Siregar, and I'm from Universitas CKBP Nomensen Permelatan Center, and I'm from a group 3 at my subject is discourse analysis. So I'm here to make the video to presentation about our mid semester. We have five question about discourse analysis. So enjoy the video, and the first question is the find minimally five definition of discourse analysis and write a list of mention of main features of discourse analysis based on the those definition. Two or second, why do we study discourse analysis? Three, describe and give the sample the meaning of discourse analysis and the use for the spoken and written. Four is a discourse analysis carries much more than its form. It also carries its own particular function. So now they pick the difference between linguistic form and function and describe by giving a simple and of the spoken and written. And the last question is describe the role, context, interpretation, and pragmatic and discourse. So I have what's that I said PPT. My PPT on the my group. So maybe I will send the link on the description of video, so you can see my description video, my and description video, and you can see my PPT. So open up my PPT. Here is the my PPT. So what is the discourse analysis? Discourse analysis is a discourse analysis, or DA, is as a study the language beyond a sentence level and focusing how words, text, and a speech are shaped by the social, cultural, and political context. And a core first is the core concept and definition. It is present by several influential perspectives, and the first by Stubbs. You know, Stubbs in the 1983, Stubbs said this analysis is language in use, focus on interaction and social contents. And the second is in Brown and Yule, like 90 and 83. Discourse analysis by Brown and Yule is the beyond on the sentence or coherence, cohesion in text. And the next is Fairclough in 1992. Discourse as a social practice that creative and reproduce the power and ideology. Okay, the fourth is Van Dijk. In the 1992, Van Dijk say discourse analysis is integrates cognitive, social, and textual aspect of discourse. And the last by Guy in the 20 and the 12 and the 11 is a discuss. This is he said discusses between little and the or language in use and the big D. You know, like a big little D and the big D. Little D is language in use, and the big D is a social discourse. Okay, so this presentation in the number one. Okay, we next number two. Why we analyze this study this analysis? Is first is a contextual and interactional. As I said, always consider in the situation, culture, and history. And the second is social and critic. Look at now. Language a country, reality, and a power relation. That's a make we know what he like a gimmick and a set etc. And the third is a holistic. Holistic is a length micro level or word grammar, and the macro level is society and ideology. And the next is approach and the method. Ah, there are three major analytical frameworks. Is the first is a conversation analyze, or in I mean is a study spoken interaction and a turn taking. Next is a linguistic or corpus da. That's the meaning is a examines written text structure and cohesion. And the third is a critical discourse analysis or CDA. We focus on CDA or critical discourse analysis that explore power, ideology, and equality in a discourse. The application. There can be application to first is the media bias. That's a meaning how language frame news, and the next is political rhetoric or revealing hidden agendas. And the next is institutional power. Institutional powers is a language in a workplace, school, and etc. Next is identity construction or how language perform from genders, class, or profession. That's making rules in the social function. Next is a form versus a function. A major insight meaning depends on function, not just form. Like example, can you pass the salt? That's a could be a request test, complaint, or depending on the context. So the power of the context. It ends by emphasizing context, linguistic, situational, and cultural as central to interpretation, like a Halliday and Hassenfeld genre model is used to explain how meaning depends on like a field. What is meaning? Like a genre, who is involved? Like a mode, how communication is occurs, like a or spoken, written, digital, and etc. Next is a key takeaway. Nah, to understand this core, we must ask what are speakers and writing doing with their words, and the summary of the context is discourse analyze, connects content, language, talk, and society, showing how communication reflects and boosts our social world. So that's my video. If I have any mistaken or a problem or a slip of tongue, I'm apologize, and I am just a human, not the god or something or saint or like I'm the not a good people, and I'm here to study about this analysis, and I want to practice how to make me a comfort in this analysis and to make the video, and I decided to make the video not because just my professor, my lecturer giving a text, not just that, like I want to make my our myself to be brave to make what I said uh, oh no, my public speaking is no too more good, and make me to be good speaking in the situation. And so that's my video. Thank you for watching, and once again, my name is Calvin Sepan Schreger, and I'm from Universitas KBP Nomensen Pematang Siantar. Thank you for your watching, and Don't be forget to give me a plus, sir. Thank you, sir.